It is May 31st, 2021. That makes it the final day of the Vlog a Day for May challenge. Is there sadness with that? Possibly. I mean, there could be some people who end up having withdrawal. Not going to be many people. My subscriber count over this month has gone up by more people than are viewing the blog. Does that even make sense? The daily views of the vlog are a lower number than how much my subscriber count is. But that's not why you called. I began the month with the idea of doing a vlog for every day in May. I thought it was going to be more of a logistical proving ground, but now we're at the other end of the month. Initially, it was to see if I could utilize the montage app to create a montage shell and then edit into that a narrative for each day. And so that was the initial challenge, and that was the first week of the vlog. The second week of the vlog onward was to see if I could maintain the pace, if I could keep doing it, if I could find a pattern, if I could streamline the process. And the third week of the vlog was to refine the process, to improve on the narrative, to actually see if there were, in the case of that's where I introduced the silent Sundays, the thematic things, got the bike out, started cycling. How do you fill the content? What is the content? And the fourth week of the vlog was to figure out how to do it in the phone with as little assist as possible from the computers, from the laptop, for the very simple reason that the next time we're in Paris, I'm effectively just going to have the phone to rely on. I mean, there is going to be a work computer, but the work computer is not going to have an editing program, etc., etc., etc. So the fourth week of the vlog was figuring out how much of this can I do in the phone? Can I do it in the phone? Can I do it reasonably reliably in the phone? Does the phone have what I need? The answer to that is yes. So here we are, we're at the end of the 4 weeks. I've demonstrated all of these things. So now what? Well, I'm going to take a few days off for sure. Even on a good day, this consumes about 3 hours. Hi-ho, hi-ho, after Hey Gary, are the training room lights on? It has been largely unused. That's an electronic hole punch because we're too lazy to do things manually. This machine, 90% of our fat little moving bits. Yay. This is my bag. This is where my bag is always located. Back when people were here, there'd be times I'd come and they'd have their stuff in here and they will have moved my bag, and I will immediately move their stuff and put my bag back here because this is my spot. This is my spot in the old fridge. This is my spot at Thrifty. This is my spot at Pure Later. This is my spot. That is the most Sheldon thing I do. The most Sheldon thing I do. Are you happy now, Barb?
Today's mask pulls from the Paramount Plus series Star Trek Picard, although I guess it was CBS All Access. But
What elements are on here?
Star Trek Picard with the Craig Ferguson.
What did we learn? We'll use the one from the Colbert was actually using Red Rose. Apparently it's not in her. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Got a girl named Susan Sticks time. Oh, what to do? There we go. Touch here. Here's hot. Burned pinky. Not good. Hot tub time machine. Yeah. Hot tub time machine. Woo. A little bit of backstroke. And then C. I'm going to
spill this for sure. Operating a camera on a selfie stick tripod and carrying a thing of water and a thing of hot tea. And I just poured the water. Every note I have over here. Month of May was brought to you by Ships of the Line Star Trek calendar for May, with a scene from Star Trek The Motion Picture, Admiral Kirk and Scotty in Star Trek The Motion Picture uniform. That's what I've been able to review of June. Let's do a preview of June here. Hot millennials in a crashed spaceship. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Ugh. Day's over. That was fun. What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig? If you were to go back and review some of the early vlogs, then there were two premises to this. First one was the idea that not everybody lives in Mississauga, that somebody in Paris or Oslo or Tokyo or the Sudan might find the cutaways, the various shots, the things about Mississauga and living in Mississauga that I've included in this vlog, the cycling, interesting by contrast to their own existence, just as we find the vlogs of people who are in Paris interesting by contrast. Now, I mean, I've seen videos of Parisians who have come to Canada and like, oh, it's so wide open and clean and new. You know, for us, going to Paris is to be among beauty and art. Just walking down the street, the architecture is beautiful and artistic and unique and wonderful, and every block has something new to see. Well, to the people who live there, who grew up there, who have even been there for just an extended period of time, that's no longer new. That's their wallpaper. And so they might be watching something like this saying, well, I mean, look at that. There's Mississauga Gateway. That is the largest Canada Post facility in the world. It handles all of the east-west traffic for Canada Post. And anything coming into the GTA or coming out of the GTA, and I pass it every day, and that's my normal. And does somebody even elsewhere in Canada, that might be an amazing thing. I've toured that facility. It's incredible. You know, the 401 in Toronto is the busiest highway in North America, which conceivably makes it the busiest highway in the world as far as volume. Supposedly the volumes are back up, even though we're in a pandemic. You wouldn't know it from being on a highway. Not that I've been on a highway. I've avoided that quite nicely. One of the premises of this vlog is, just because my life is ordinary to me doesn't mean it's ordinary to somebody else. So that was premise number one. See how much shorter I was able to take that first paragraph? The second premise is the idea of celebrating my ordinariness and doing so in a way that I strip away or peel away the layers of artifice. So, you know, many times, most times, I've gotten up, I haven't even combed my hair, I've sat down, I've done part of the vlog, I don't even bother. Don't even bother. There's no attempt to polish this turd. This is who I am. You know, optimistically speaking, this is a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Now, then that takes me to the third premise of this vlog, and that is to diarize, to capture this moment, to record it, to record my experiences, so that at a later point I will be able to look back on them and go, yeah. Or I could be having a conversation with somebody and they go, yeah, remember when we did this? No, I don't remember that. Yeah, no, wait, hang on, I'll show you. And to have all that and have it recorded and have record of it, that, I mean, I'm an archivist by nature, so to do that was a natural thing for me. It was certainly a natural interest for me. And if there's any regret I have in my life, it is the fact that I didn't do more of this. I'm starting to digitize my older stuff, and I realize, looking back, all of the opportunities that I missed. Well, I don't have a time machine. I can't change the past, but I can change what I do now. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that I have all this technology. I'm taking advantage of the fact that, you know, YouTube for me as a creator is nothing. It costs me nothing but time, and I'm taking advantage of that, and I'm putting this up. And if other people watch it, then that's great. If they don't, you know, I'm not trying to make a living at this. Don't really care. So to the few of you who have been tuning in, to the few of you who have watched any of this Vlog-A-Day for May challenge, thank you. And to those who have ever commented, you know, nobody has to agree with you on anything, but thank you, because that means you took time. You took precious time out of your life, and it's all precious. Don't ever kid yourself on this. And you reached out, you communicated, you shared something. Whether it was positive or negative, it doesn't really matter, but I appreciate the positive. I appreciate the positive. I appreciate the people that had suggestions or just, you know, thumbs up or whatever. I mean, any feedback is good. Positive feedback is better. Just taking that effort, just taking that moment, I want to say thank you. So now that we're at the end of this, and this covers, I mean, it's May 31st. This will be posted later tonight. I might even post it and then release it tonight. And then I'm done. As far as this is concerned, I'm done. That doesn't mean that there may not be an event at some point in the future that I feel like doing some coverage on. Pretty much got the process down now. Certainly, Christmas, when we go to Paris for 3 weeks, that's when I'll be doing it in the field, and we'll see how much I've learned from this and how well it translates to a real world thing. Because again, I'm on vacation. I don't want to spend all of my time editing. So I don't want to spend all of my time narrating. I want to actually go out and enjoy things. So as I wrap up, be a little bit at the end here about gear, specifically what I used to shoot this vlog over the course of this period. So this little cell phone grabber, which has a mount on the bottom and on the back, has been here. That's what today's stuff was recorded on. The camera would just be sitting there looking back at me. So that's piece number one. So the second piece of equipment is this puppy, which is what
this came with. So this again goes on that. Camera would, phone would go in there, used as a camera. The third piece, and the thing I use probably more than anything else, is this thing that looks like the Pixar arm, but has a camera mount. And again, when I was talking about this being the single most useful piece, it's because that would go on there. Anytime I was using the smartphone, then that was the equipment. Sometimes I would just put the smartphone in that and use it. Demonstrating with the Osmo. Effectively any camera. And then you have the ability in this tiny space to you know, steady it out or whatever. So you can imagine the thing that the smartphone is currently clipped to attached to that. And then of course, if I use this, put it on that, on the smartphone or the Osmo, on this mount, and the beauty of that, this is what I've done a lot of the stuff when you see me holding it out in the distance when I'm outside on the balcony. That was this device, which is it's actually a display stand, but I've co-opted it into this thing. And one of the reasons why I like it is because A, it's very light, but B, it can really extend, like all the way up to the ceiling. So this is literally your 10-foot pole, and that's what makes it so handy for the bearer show and the vlog as well. So yeah, there were times that I've used like business card holders and all sorts of things to prop this up. I've had the smart camera put against the floor, and this is my telescoping mini tripod selfie stick. That's the only one that has an extra thingy for holding the smartphone. It's very adjustable height-wise. Yeah. So you got a traditional selfie stick, right? And this is a Bluetooth trigger for triggering the smartphone to take pictures or start video. I rarely use it though. But yeah, so right, as soon as you do that, now you can extend it like that, so you can go, I don't know, what do you call that, Instagram angle? So yeah. So that's all the equipment that I've been using, aside from whatever makeshift stuff. I've put the smartphone in the dash where the odometer is. The other day when I had it looking way up at me from the passenger side, it was in this, you know, in the corner as far from me as you could get in the car. I mean, I've done all sorts of little tricks to get the shots over the course of the month. This is the single most handiest piece of equipment that I've used the whole time. And quite frankly, I'm going to be looking to see if I can just buy a bunch of these so I'm not having to take them off these mounts, because you know, the glue came loose on this bottom part, and one of these days that's just going to disappear, or this part's going to disappear, and I'm going to be very, very sad, because literally this is the handiest piece of equipment I have. So that's it. And the final piece of equipment that I use is on the bike, on the handlebars. I think I showed that in one of the earlier vlogs. I'll go looking, because if I can find a clip of it, I'll include it. And basically it's just a bracket that holds the Osmo 2, and that's how we've gotten those smooth gliding shots from the cycle.
You know, I covered this morning, I covered what each one of the weeks, what each one of the stages was. Now I've talked about why. The why, because the why is context, that's relevant too. What was the purpose of this? What were the things I was trying to accomplish? I think I've done that. And so I put a little bow on this baby, and again. I thank you for it. Normally I would handle this as a narration. There's one time that I didn't. I'm not going to this time. I'm actually going to say it right to the camera here, right to you. To you. I had a great day. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. That's the vlog, A Day for May challenge. Wrapped up with a nice little bow, May 31st, 2021. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you sometime. Bye-bye.